everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Huddle. It's 8th week of the high school football regular season, along with Shane Fordham. I'm Brian Smith. Shane, all sorts of good stuff happening on the south side of the peninsula tonight. Are you as excited as I am?
Smith, it's getting closer to that time. We are this close to the playoffs, and I feel it seems like we got a taste of that today.
Yes, we did get that feel because it did have a playoff flavor to it. Let's start with our game of the week from Portsmouth. That would be Churchland playing host to Lake Taylor. That could have some implications in the Eastern District. It was senior night for the Truckers. Several players from fall sports being honored before the game. They actually brought out the famed dump truck. That's a great mascot to have for a game. But it was the Titans trying to spoil the night. First quarter, Jeremiah Farabee breaking off a nice run of 45 yards and a touchdown. Lake Taylor in front 7-0. Churchland countering, still in the first. His dad told me to keep an eye out for him. That would be number 4, Keith Williams Jr. 23-yard score made it 7-6. The extra point no good. Titans answered right back. Keon Johnson bullying in from 3 yards for a 14-6 advantage. Second quarter now, Lake Taylor building on that lead. Johnson with a 3-yard score made it 21-6 over the Truckers. But Churchland came through with their defense. Breon Dupree, it's a pick, and he's going for 6. 76 yards later, he's got a score to close the gap at 21-14 at halftime. But the Titans putting things away in high gear. Johnson, left side, 43 yards, and somehow gets in, yes. Lake Taylor winds up holding off Churchland. Final 43-35. Let's go around the area. Maury blanking Norcom easily 66-0. Oscar Smith big over Grassfield. Other action, Indian River, they held off Deep Creek. Kings Fork a 73-piece on Lakeland. Nansemond River gets by Hickory. Kempsville, 72-0 over First Colonial. Shane.
B. Smith, we're staying on the south side. We had a game, capital G, capital A-M-E, over a Green Run, and that started off with a back-and-forth first half. Now, Stallions hosting Bayside, first quarter. Luke Ashcraft hits Xavier Clark on the crosser, and he is in for the 30-yard touchdown. Stallions up 7-0, but Bayside answers back. Next drive, quarterback Cam Kirby from 50 yards out decides to take a little shot, and he hits, finding Breon Hardnett for the score, and they'll miss the extra point, so Stallions will lead 7-6. But end of the first, Oshcraft lobs one to Devin Miller. He ignores 1, 2, 3 defenders to reel it in. Oshcraft puts it right where he needed to be for Miller to come down with it, and that set up this touchdown by Deshaun Smith out of the Wildcat to give Green Run a 14-6 lead. Second quarter, Bayside hanging on from 20 yards out. Kirby lost the dot to Hardnett again in the corner of the end zone for the score. They'll choose to go for 2 here, attacking the same side of the field. Straight fade route, 1-on-1 for the 50-50 ball. Highest man wins, and Tristan Williams goes up and gets it for the 2. Bayside will tie the game, but Green One will get going in the second half. Stallions beat Bayside 38-14. Now, Tallwood hosting Cox for their homecoming game. Cox, they get out to a 38-0 lead in the first half. Cox not letting up in the third. Braden Herron finding Jacob Palmerton to put the Falcons on the board, and that sets up this touchdown by Tyree Jeffries to make it 45-0. Falcons defense, huge factor in this game all day long. B. Smith, you know we show love to the defense here on the Friday Night Huddle. I mean, look at this. Drew Davidson capping off the game with the sack. He's got the O-lineman in one arm, and he wraps up the QB with the other, and that will be the final nail in the coffin. Cox spoils Tallwood's homecoming 45-0. Looking at scores from around the area, Cox steamrolls Tallwood 45-0. Salem beats Ocean Lakes 26-17. Kellum beats Princess Anne 45-6. Norview tops Booker T. No report from Norview Booker T. Washington, but Western Branch tops Great Bridge 35-28. Norfolk Academy walks Granby 49-7.
Shane, you know I like a little drama in my sports, so
I do. Yeah,
and it goes from Williamsburg this time around. I really enjoy this.
You are one for the theater.
I love the theater. Yes. This one involving the Bay Rivers District, unbeaten Poquoson on the road against 4-2 Warhill. Bull Islanders leading 20-14. That change. Brayton turns, gets the handoff, spins. See ya. 65-yard touchdown. Lions take a 21-20 lead. They topple Poquoson 35-28.
Well, B. Smith, we're heading over to Todd Stadium now. Warwick facing off against Denby. First quarter from 5 yards out. Zaire White-Epson, the Wildcat. He gets a lead blocker, beats his man to the pylon for the score. Warwick leading 7-0. Same quarter. From 15 yards out, Terrius Downtown Brown. We're going to be saying his name a lot within these next few weeks. Gets the inside handoff, bumps to the outside for the touchdown. Warwick rolls Denby 56-8.
Ooh, and what a season Warwick has had. Remember, they snapped Phoebus's 51-game win streak.
That's right.
Ended that in a heartbeat.
Huge run game for them, too.
Oh, my goodness. 56-8 your final. Lafayette, no problems with Gloucester, 57-7. Grafton winds up taking down Jamestown, 48-35. Smithfield, no problems with York. Brunswick, 42-14 winners over Greenbrier Christian. Catholic by 7 over Christ Church. Windsor beating up on Surrey, that final 20-12. And don't forget, tomorrow, that would be Bethel Woodside, the Wood. That game is at 12 p.m.